So this tutorial is going to walk you through how to create an infographic using Infogr.am. For this assignment, I am going to do an infographic about libraries. Your assignment is a little different, but I am still going to use the same information that you have to do. So I have created an account and logged into Infogr.am. And once I've logged in, I am going to see that there is a way to create an infographic. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. This will take you to a gallery of different designs that you can choose. So you can choose any that you like, whatever looks good to you. I'm going to choose this one, but do note that the ones that say Pro you do have to pay for, so you probably want to choose a free one. And here is where you're going to be working on your infographic. At the top is a title, and it says double click to edit. So I'm going to go ahead and type in library infographic. And the first thing it has here is a map, a graph. And I don't really need a graph for my assignment. So I'm going to use this little trash can icon to go ahead and delete that. But the next thing that it includes is a way for you to put some text. So the first thing I have to do is have a definition, and so I'm going to go ahead and use this, this little box here to put my definition. So I'm going to double click, and I've got my definition ready. And then under quote author, it's not a quote I'm using from someone else, it is my own, so I'm just going to put my own name. Now, as you hover right down here, you are going to see that there are some icons, and you can add a chart, you can add a map, you can add some text, you can add a picture, or you can add media. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add my picture. So I'm going to click Add a Picture, and you do need to have it saved to your computer. I'm going to hit Browse, and I have it saved right here. So it shows it here, and you're just going to drag it and move it over. And so it kind of shows up right here. And I can click Done. So I've got my picture, and this is of the Franklin Public Library. So underneath it, I do want to add a piece of information. So I'm going to click the Add Text. And I am going to add a quote. So I'm going to click Quote, and then I'm going to click Insert. In another tab, I have the history of the Franklin Public Library, and there's a quote that talks about how the Franklin Public Library is considered America's first public library. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that. I'm going to put that in here, and then of course you should always put quotations and quotation marks. And then for the quote author, I am going to put the URL. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to add a video. So I am going to go over here and click the Add Media. And so if you have a YouTube video, you can copy the URL and put it here. So I have a video of Sesame Street, Cookie Monster in the library. That's what I'm going to add to my infographic. And so I'm going to go ahead and put the URL in there. And just like with the image, it shows here, so you're going to grab it and move it over. Now if you move it like up here, it's going to put it somewhere different, so just move it to where you'd like it to go. And here's the video. Okay, so the last thing that I need is another piece of information. And again, I am going to add text, and I'll do another quote and insert that. And I'm going to go over to this page that I have up that says that 58% of adults in the US have public library cards. So I'm going to copy that, go back here, paste that and put in quotation marks, and go ahead and grab that URL to put for the author. And so now my infographic has the title, has a definition with my name, has an image, it has a video, and it has two pieces of information with the URLs where I got them from. So now that I'm done, I'm going to click the Publish button up here at the top. And you want to make sure to publish for everyone. If you don't do that, I will not be able to see your infographic. Okay, and it says your infographic is now public, and it gives you a URL right here that you can share. If you click View on Web, you can see what other people are going to see when they go to your URL. And this is what it looks like.